Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I post new content every Saturday about productivity and living a healthy life, ways to better yourself, tips to better yourself. So this is just a good channel if you're looking to advance yourself in your career, in your personal life, or in your relationships with other people. You can absolutely leave me comments down below and let me know what kind of content you want to be seeing, or you can go ahead and follow my socials and you can DM me with questions, or you can give me ideas of what you want to be seeing. If you have a specific topic that you would like to be seeing, you can absolutely message me about that and I will try to get a video out as soon as I can. The reason I picked this topic is because this is a topic that I've struggled with for quite a few years and there's never really been a clear answer for me, so I wanted to make a video about what this means to me and how I've tried to better myself. Let's get into some tips. My first tip would be to pay attention to your diet. There's the old phrase, you might have heard of it, you are what you eat. This isn't to say that you can't go and have Taco Bell every now and then. This isn't to say that you can't have Taco Bell once a week if you want to. You just need to know the consequences for your actions. Now, I'm not saying that you have to eat salad all the time and restrict your diet in this horrible way that makes you hate your life. That's horrible. I've done that too, and I hate it. But there are ways to include things in your diet like eggs or chicken or salmon. You can include those things in your diet very easily, and it doesn't have to be this horrible thing that you hate so much. Not only that, but your body's going to be happy with what you're eating because you're including veggies, you're including meats, and you're having a little bit of carbs in there, which your body actually does need. Restricting your body from anything completely is actually very unhealthy. Taking care of your body should be your #1 priority, because if you're not taking care of your body, you can't be taking care of other people, and you can't be taking care of your own things. You're not going to have the energy. Since we just talked about diet, I now want to talk about exercise. Everyone thinks that exercise is the best way to do anything and you need to go exercise, and well, I mean, I'm not going to disagree. You definitely need to go exercise, but know your body's limits. If you go and you're going to the gym for 3 hours a day and you're pumping super hard and you think that by the end of the week you're going to be like super buff and I'm a buff baby, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not realistic. I talked with one girl at the gym and she was saying that she didn't see results from the gym for at least 2 months after she started going, and she didn't get the results that she wanted until 6 months after she was going. The rule of thumb that I've been taught to go by is after a month, other people will start to recognize a change. After 2 months, you'll start to notice a change. And after 3 months, you'll start to feel a change. I understand that going to the gym, it might not be fun for everybody. And sometimes it's not fun for me. Sometimes I go and I'm so tired that I don't want to be there. But I know that this is helping my body, and I try to find ways to make it fun for myself. So some days I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm feeling a little more energized, so I'm gonna work on this today. Other days I'm feeling less energized, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to work on my key areas, and that'll be it. And this isn't to say that I haven't failed. When I first started trying to work out, I failed miserably. I stopped going to the gym many times, and I wish I hadn't. Your body needs to be doing stuff like that, and if it's not doing that on its own, if you're not doing that at work or in other areas of your life, then you should probably be going to the gym. This also releases endorphins and serotonin and dopamine, all of those happy chemicals that you need in order to, well, just be happy. You know, so having exercise in your life, it benefits you in many different ways. It's a keystone habit, which if you don't know what that is a habit that affects other areas of your life without you even realizing it. The third tip I have for you is find quiet time for yourself. I've recently learned the importance of quiet time and the importance of alone time. And the reason for this is because it allows you space and time to organize your thoughts and to really understand where you're at. Having that quiet or alone time is actually crucial for just being content with yourself and kind of like letting it all out. I highly recommend meditating. I have an app that I use called Insight Timer, and it's been very helpful for me. It has guided meditations, it has just sounds, and then it has just a straight timer with a little Ding. So if you're not interested in a guided meditation or hearing sounds of like the ocean or nature, you can just meditate in silence. But I highly recommend meditating because it does allow you that space to just become quiet with yourself. This also doesn't have to be a super long process. You can literally just find 5 minutes of your day and be quiet with yourself. If you think that you can't find 5 minutes in your day, either when you wake up or when you go to bed, to just be quiet with yourself, then we're having some other issues here. This could also be as simple as taking a 10-minute walk. You set a timer for 5 minutes and you go walk aimlessly in your neighborhood or aimlessly around your city. You find where you're at after 5 minutes, you look around, you say, oh, okay, cool. And then you walk back to your place. You walk back to your house or your apartment or wherever. This way you're adventuring, you're piquing your curiosity, but you're also getting exercise and you're finding alone time for yourself. So you're working like 3 areas of your Keystone habits. If you're having trouble finding quiet time for yourself or finding ideas for that, you can absolutely direct message me on my socials, or you can leave me a comment down below and I will reply as quickly as I can. My 4th tip is take 15 minutes a day to just stretch. Stretching is actually very good for your body and a lot of people don't realize it. I've tried to tell my boyfriend to start stretching and he literally is just like, no, I hate it. No, I'm not doing it. No. When you're working out, your muscles are contracting. Stretching allows your muscles to stop and to kind of lengthen. So stretching is very good for the body and it helps you to not be sore after working out. It's also a great way to find that quiet time because you are literally spending time just stretching, just doing something. You can put on some music, you can put on a meditation. It's a great way to find time for yourself. What I like to do is I like to think of what I want to be stretching, find a position that will fit what I want to be stretching, and stay in that position for 30 seconds. Some days it's harder than others. Today I couldn't stretch as far as I normally can, but that's because I haven't been stretching the last couple of days, and other days I can stretch farther and it's really nice to see myself grow that way. My 5th and final tip for how to become the healthiest person that you can is reading. This is a Keystone habit, and the reason for this is because you're exercising your mind and you're allowing your mind to expand. Sometimes I want to be reading a productivity book because I want to be advancing myself in that way. Other times I don't want to read at all, and I need to just find something that's very quick that I can read and I can be like, okay, well, I've done my reading for today. You know, maybe it's an assignment that I just read on my computer and I like reread it many times. Doing this is exercising your mind and it's good for your mind. This is allowing your brain to be in use. Your brain is a muscle just like anything else, and if you stop using it, it won't grow anymore. Your brain is your most important asset, and if you aren't exercising it, it's going to cause some hard effects. Reading, like the other tips that I mentioned, is a Keystone habit. This is going to affect other areas of your life without you even realizing it. So reading, especially reading out loud, can actually help you with communication. I started reading out loud a little bit and it has helped me to develop my words better and to be more comfortable with speaking. If you're thinking that reading is the most horrible and awful thing you could possibly do for yourself, maybe go to the library, find a book that is interesting to you. It doesn't have to even be a hard book. Literally just an easy peasy book. You can read the Twilight books if you want. I mean, go right ahead. But reading is important and it should be a part of your at least weekly habits. I would like to mention that CEOs read about 50 to 60 books a year because they know that reading is a Keystone habit, and they're reading, I mean, I can't imagine reading 50 books a year. But I can imagine reading, you know, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, or if I'm having a slow week, maybe 30 minutes a week. Alright, well that's all I have for you today. If you liked this video, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I post new videos every Saturday, and please come back to the channel. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Follow me on my socials, and let me know what you guys want to see. If you like this content, if you have any questions that you don't want to leave in the comment section, let me know here. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next Saturday. Bye!